Howdy, hey, hello. It's McKenna, and we've got just a dime of a guest here today. I really need to get video podcasts because there's so much that we're missing just in that alone first 10 seconds. Y'all, we have got Amelia Edwards here today on my podcast. I've seriously been waiting for this. This is the girl who I basically have you to hold me accountable because I told you, like, I'm going to do this. And if I'm doing this, you need to be my guest, like one of the first ones. So you're here.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know when I could talk. So I was like sitting here like, yeah. I felt like, you know, that like in Dr. Phil, like when they like watch over the people and then you have to wait for the light that goes clap to applaud. I was
and
like,
cute.
And green light. And you can talk now.
So the biggest thing is we've been sitting here for an hour before we even started recording.
Oh my gosh, has it really been an hour?
And we've basically been going over what we're going to talk about, but then we get stuck on tangents. And then we start laughing. Then we go back and then it's all over again. So that's probably what this episode's going to be.
And something about me is I have undiagnosed ADHD, so I will go on a tangent. I cannot stay focused. I will talk to
This is going to be one of the most craziest, funniest episodes though. I already know it because y'all
better get your wet ones on and wet ones? Adult diapers? Depends. Get your depends on because y'all about to wet your pants.
We're gonna be here all night. Like I thought my episode with Britain was long, but this one's gonna definitely surpass it. But that's the best thing about Amelia. She does this with everyone. Like you feel like you're okay. Well, actually, I'd like to say I think I get a little bit more of the true you, but you're freaking hilarious. And
oh my god,
it's gonna be
keep going. No, keep going.
Okay, before we even get into anything, about how we met or whatnot, we've got the munchie. But before we go into the munchie, I'm gonna do a little game.
Okay, let's do it.
And this is to hopefully just break the ice, but also help you get to know dear Amelia.
It's me, Amelia Rock, on the track.
Okay, so I got 2, 4, 6, 7 words.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say them.
Okay.
Clear your mind. These are all words that pertain to you.
Okay.
But the first word that you associate, like, that comes to your mind, say it.
Okay.
Okay?
You got it.
Okay. Clear your mind.
I'm getting really nervous.
Here we go.
Put on your big girl pants. Filter yourself. You can do this, big girl.
Because this is you. Atlanta Braves.
Oh my gosh.
Is that a word?
I don't even have one word for that. God bless the Braves. I love the Braves. I will lay my life down. The other day, actually, a customer, I actually have to tell this story.
Okay,
so I went to I was going to my brother's AF red and white games, right? And so it was just right after the salon. So I put my Braves hat on and I go to a Maverick. Shout out to this kid, by the way. Bless his heart. He's getting called out right now. So I go to inside the Maverick because I have to fill up my Hydro Flask because I'm always a thirsty girl. Right. So, but I'm wearing my Braves hat and this kid comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, so you're an Alabama fan?"
Oh no,
this dude. I was like, "Oh, actually, this is an Atlanta Braves hat."
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, that's an Alabama hat." And I was like,
you're going to fight me on this?
I'm not fighting a 21-year-old Provo bro right now. So I like go to my Siri, I pull up Atlanta Braves and I like show it to him. And I'm like, no, it's actually,
I'm dying on this
I'm
hill.
Actually Atlanta Braves. Like I'm a diehard Braves fan. He's like, oh, well, it's probably because like your ex-boyfriend was probably like a diehard Atlanta Braves fan. And I like,
Amelia, you come in contact with the craziest people who would just randomly say that.
Literally. And I was like, and then he was like, name 5 players. And I was like,
I'll give you 10.
I don't need to because you wouldn't know a single one of them. And he was like, well, that was actually just me trying to get your number. And I was like, no, that's okay. And I turned around and I walked right outside that Maverick.
This is basically what happens to Amelia on a daily.
Yeah, it's
men are attracted to her. And
I
she
honestly
shuts them down.
I don't know why. I am the most crackhead looking kid. Honestly, on this side of the Utah County. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so that was your one word. Maverick. Or Alabama.
Yeah, God bless the Braves.
God bless the Braves.
Love those Braves.
Here we go. Next word. Dairy.
Oh. explosion. Guys, oh, I'm so dairy intolerant, but I'm not gonna lie to you. If a cookie or an ice cream or a beverage, comes across my glimpse and it's got dairy in it, I'm full sending. And I'm sorry to my roommate.
Oh my gosh. I don't
Drink
know why
now.
we started with this.
Apologize later.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
third word.
Okay.
Morgan Wallen.
Oh my
I have what you would say.
LOML. Love of my life. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. You can cancel him all you want.
That's what I was
fine.
thinking.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When he first got canceled, Kenna, I
know.
I
We
cried.
talked about
Do
it.
you remember that? I
Yes.
legit cried because I was like, I love him.
Yep, you do.
And I was like, anybody can cancel him. Also, I have tickets to his concert in West Valley.
That's what I was gonna say. I knew that was coming up.
Oh my god, I'm so
Yeah.
excited. I literally am shaking in my boots that have sand in them. You know what I'm saying? Like I love
That's all I was
Morgan
gonna
Wallen.
say. Is the one time we texted and it randomly came up. All I hear for the text, "God bless that uncanceled man." That's how I associate.
Oh my gosh,
you
that's
with
so
him.
right. I remember that. Yeah, God bless that uncanceled man.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Hyundai.
Oh, Milo the Beep Beep Tucson. Shout out. Guys, no, you want to know something funny? See, this is something about me. I have undiagnosed ADHD, and so I'll go on to a tangent. I had to take I was supposed to. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't show up, and I'm sorry, Hyundai in Linden. I know you're listening.
All the shout outs are coming.
Yeah, no, I was supposed to go because my model, shout out to my 2018 Hyundai Tucson.
We do love it.
It has a recall because he's lighting on fire just for, just like so fun. So I was supposed to take him in to get it looked at. And the guy that was on the phone that was scheduling the appointment was like, "Ma'am, please don't park by any, what do you call those things? By any
Fire hydrants?
No, buildings. Sorry. Please don't park by any
you could
business
randomly
buildings. Yeah,
combust?
because if my engine catches on fire, like, what are you supposed to do?
My gosh.
Yeah, is that so crazy? Yeah, anyways.
But you haven't yet.
No, because
Okay, good.
Milo's a strong one, you know?
Yeah,
Shout out Milo the Beep Beep, you know?
Okay. Dutch Bros.
My home, you guys, the Dutch bro, shout out. So many shout outs, guys. I could shout out everybody.
Basically, can y'all sponsor this message? Because
Seriously,
clearly.
no, my order, and if you can't get behind this, actually most people can't, and even the Dutch Bros workers have roasted me before. I went one night and these bros, shout out to them, they were like, "Amelia, like, this is the grossest drink," but one of them agrees it's like the bomb drink.
Yep.
Double blended Dutch mojito, mafia style, 24 ounce. I'm telling you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, sweet mercy. I could down one of those in 20 seconds, not even gonna lie.
Oh, I believe that. Okay, two more. Big truck.
Bigger personality and quite the compensation.
That's more of an inside joke.
Oh my gosh.
Britain would know
Britain,
that
if you're listening,
he knows.
i.e. person's truck that we've seen.
It's all right. They're happily married. We're fine.
Honestly, we love them, and that was truly the moment that Britt and I bonded.
That's when you
as
guys
BFFs.
literally,
quite literally,
It
yeah.
was
It's
pretty good.
when I literally, his truck pulled up and I was like, "Compensation," and he literally started giggling, and I was like, "Nah, he's a real one.
No, he knows.
He's a real one for real."
Because you're both there nodding your heads, like trying to be cool, but you know. Okay, last one. Kanye.
Oh, King. Oh
I know.
my gosh.
Or Ye, excuse me. Sorry.
yeah.
King dead
Yeezy,
naming, sorry.
In the track, I love Kanye. I dressed up as him in Halloween for Halloween. Do you remember that?
What?
So iconic.
At hair school.
At hair school.
I was a cow, so I don't even know.
I remember I was wearing like a matching set, the shirt I got from Hobby Lobby.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I remember.
And I wore my Yeezys that day.
Yes. And then
And my
freaking
chain.
Taylor was Ghost Malone.
Oh
I remember
my gosh, that was so funny, actually. That was hilarious.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways.
Well, what are we at? 9 minutes, yo.
Oh
and
my
since
gosh.
we've been here.
Oh my gosh.
And this is the thing, like I'd like to think, I play it mature, but shoot, when Amelia walks through the door, it's just whoop down to that level.
One thing about me is I am immature and I'm going to bring everybody with me.
Okay, let's talk about this munchie.
Wait, no, I got to say something really quickly. I'm standing up for myself. You guys, she introduced me as like her friend that's like, you know, motivating her to do this. But honestly, Kenna is like one of the hardest working people I've ever met in my entire life. And when she's going to get something done, she's going to get something done. And so I'm not even lying to you. I was so excited when she called me. I was like kind of fangirling out by my pool. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she invited me. And then I told my mom that you invited me, and she's like, why does she want you? And I was like, oh. No, just kidding. Shout out, mom.
Yeah, we love her.
I love my mom. Anyways, sorry. Okay, now we can get into our. But yeah, seriously, Kenna, boss.
I love you.
She's a mom. She's an influencer, but most of all, she's my friend, the podcaster. Actually, can you make that your intro?
Yeah. Okay. I just got an intro, but scrap that.
Okay. Yeah. Scrap that. Yeah. Now presenting.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay. So, our munchie, which you introduced me to this. Do you want me to like?
No. Okay.
Introduce it.
Do you want to say what it is?
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
So
okay,
I got two. Okay. So this is called the O ship with a P.
Ship. Yeah. Ship. Phonics. Sorry.
So it's from this drink shop that no longer is in business. Shout out R.I.P.
Rest in peace. Now, if you know me, which nobody does, so let me just talk to you real quick. Ship and Sip was their original, or Sip and Ship.
One of them.
Honestly, something about me is I'm never going to remember that. My dad was a frequent visitor of them, quite literally every day. But this is so funny. My dad says the reason that they went out of business is because the girls that were serving the drinks were wearing crop tops.
No, they were not.
I was like, tell me you are getting old without tell me you're getting old. I was like, sir, that's the fashion. Anyways, so my dad visited there quite frequently. And then there was one in Orem. And when we were in hair school,
us to that
I was like, guys, you have to try my drink. It's called a Bull Tail. It has 900 milligrams of caffeine in it. And my cute pregnant friend goes, that's something I'm not gonna do. And so, I know, wonder who it could be. But then Kenna was like, at that time you were obsessed with the Powerade Extra Ice. Extra Ice.
No, light ice. Because you don't want to water it down.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so I made her come and try Ship and Sip, which was then changed to Mix
with a Y.
With a Y. I made her try the Powerade, and then I realized that I probably shouldn't be drinking 2 Bangs, 3 Monsters, and 2 large
before lunchtime.
Yeah, before lunchtime. Yeah. So I decided to try another drink, and the O Ship was born.
Yeah.
And
okay, so I found their menu because it's on their menu.
Really? Do they still have a website?
So it's an old website. And I only think I found it. It wasn't even on their site. Someone took a picture of it and tagged them, which I'm not even on social media. So thank heavens they had the, like, when someone tags them, it feeds onto their site.
Oh, that's so right.
Pulled it up, and that's where I saw, like, oh, it has. Well, okay, it's under the Powerade, lemonade, or tea section.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So today I got both with Powerade and lemonade.
Yeah, I've never tried it with lemonade, but let's do it.
And then also it has
blue carousel, which something about me is I love anything with blue syrup in it. I am a sucker for a blue slushy, a blue coconut slushy. I love blue cotton candy drinks. I love blue raspberry.
Yep. Which is basically what we associate blue with.
Yeah.
And I would say,
go Cougs.
You bleed blue and you drink blue.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then you also add peach.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to try first the Powerade. I think it's the one without the sticker, which also makes me hope that it's actually
darker blue
is the one.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good thing you're not colorblind. Sorry, Britt.
Shout out.
Wow.
Wow.
Why does that taste just like Powerade?
I'm glad that it watered down. Wait, yours tastes like Powerade. Switch me. You're wrong.
No, wait.
Is this like another situation from Swig?
Oh no, you're what? Yours definitely has way different
drinks.
Okay, yours for sure has
that tastes like the one from Mix. This one tastes like
Powerade.
That one. This one tastes like it was the last drink made before these girls clocked out.
So rude. No, I know why she didn't do it right, because this is from Fizz, because it was right down the street.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get into that soda shop.
Let's literally talk. So I'm ordering it.
Okay.
And I ordered this huge order. And I'm looking, I'm like, I want a little treat because it's me.
Right.
So I was like, oh, and I'm looking on the menu. I'm like, I don't see any, but it's a soda shop. Every soda shop has a sugar cookie with frosting. So I say, hey, can I get a cookie? Homegirl straight up says, so we discontinued those over a year ago.
Wait,
like straight
what?
up attitude. And I was like,
what Utah company? What Utah soda company?
No, they instead
cookies?
have donuts, but they're called something else. Like it was like a spiral donut, but I was still so mad. I was like, I think that's a reason we're not seeing a lot of fizzes lately. I don't know. I'm just calling it out.
I hate to
I'm
be
just
this-
calling it out.
I'm bringing my controversy into this. I ain't
we're
gonna
already
lie to
going
you.
right in.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Fizz is the dookie water of all soda shops.
Is way better.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
not
yeah.
a fan of Fizz. Like, to be honest, I'm gonna go to So Delicious before I go to Fizz.
I would have gone to So Delicious, but they have diet lemonade, and I did not.
Oh,
No. They
we
don't
had
have
that
Powerade
problem all the time
Yes,
in hair
they
school
always
too.
give you diet, and I want
Yes.
regular, and
Oh
they
my
didn't have
gosh.
Powerade. That's why I didn't go there.
That makes sense.
Okay, we'll go to the lemonade
Okay,
one
lemonade
now.
Tide. Lemonade.
Wow. Wait,
Okay,
hold on.
this kind of tastes like the nursery. You know, when
From
you,
church?
like primary, like nursery.
Oh,
Dude,
okay. I think
give me a sippy of yours because that is
they're over there like not doing the right thing.
yours tastes so different than mine.
What is
Excuse
wrong?
me, Fizz. Do you mind training your employees to like make the drinks the same way?
I don't think Fizz is ever gonna sponsor me, but that's okay.
That's okay.
I don't think.
Swig. Hey, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, girl.
Hey, okay, for sure the
Yeah.
Powerade with blue carousel and peach, way better.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where it went. I think that's yours. Yeah.
Yeah, I put my gum on it. Sorry.
So okay, yeah. Well, there's our munchie. Oh shit.
Yes. Also, we are entitled to our opinions here.
Yes.
Because
Munchie Eagle, we're real.
we are connoisseurs of beveraginos.
We are.
Something about me is I'm gonna call a beverage a bev or a beveragino.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't be bothered to call it a drink. But just, or like, you know how people in the South are like, let's go get a Coke. Okay, that was the worst. Like, of all the Southern accents I
they
ever
always
do.
just say it's a Coke?
Yeah, a Coke.
A Coke.
They're like, let's run to
Everything's a Coke.
Let's run to the 7, get a Coke.
What am I talking about? I have Southern family. I'll
Yeah,
just go call them up.
Yeah,
I've never heard that.
ask them for a drink. No, I'm not kidding you. They literally say Coke. Like, I don't know how she's related to me, but she's from the South. She's from Tennessee. Okay, and she literally will say, "Let's go get a Coke," and I'm like, "Well, I don't want a Coke. I just want like a high C." And she's like, "Yeah, but like you can go get a Coke down the road, you know?" And I'm like, "I know, but my issue is I don't want a Coke. I want a high C."
Okay. The more you know.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
All right. Well, as you can tell, we are pretty close. Let's go into how we met, and then we'll go into explain more about who you are.
Okay.
How you've become this way.
Oh my gosh.
So we met at hair school. Pretty sure you were late.
Oh, that was
you
the ultimate call out. Also, I am late to everything. I was literally late here today.
But here's the good.
Hopefully, I'm on
here-
time to my death.
here is
Honestly,
Oh my gosh. Here's the positive. Amelia might be the last one every time to show up late. Or the last one to show up
right
every time.
Yeah.
But she is the last one to leave anything.
Oh my
she
gosh.
is there to help you clean up, but she's there to keep the night going
And
too.
that's how Jared and Mindy raised me. You know, you don't
Her
leave
parents.
a function. Oh yeah, shout out Mama Mindy and Father Jared.
That's how they raised you.
They raised me that you do not leave unless you at least offer to help clean up, because that's just disrespectful, especially if you're going to show up late. Amelia Edwards. Gosh dang it. Yeah, no, I was definitely 10 minutes late trying to find parking.
Oh,
Aveda has the worst
best
parking.
school.
Shout out.
Clearly, because hello, we met, but
The parking situation is a situation
I
for sure.
parked down the road.
It's like
a couple
downtown
blocks.
Provo, so like parking is nearly impossible.
No.
And then the copperoonies.
I was so far back. That's why I started walking with Lulu, because I was
really?
back by her apartment.
No
So
chance.
I was like, well, I'm going to find no parking. I might as well just park here and we'll walk together. So
I finally lucked out and parked like over by like the comic book area.
I remember where
Oh my gosh. Milo the beep beep. There was a couple times I was worried he was going to get
Remember
towed.
when was it the Jaguar that kept taking your spot?
Oh,
New
it
girl in
was a
town.
student, and
Yep.
I literally showed her up one day. I literally showed up at like 6:45 so that I could have my
No,
spot.
Jag get in her spot.
Yeah, Jag
Shoot.
was not
Okay,
having
so
that.
they all bring us into a room.
Yes.
And it's kind of like Hunger Games. You're just like looking at each other and like, I have no idea. And our class was the smallest. Usually classes are like 20 plus girls. We had 10.
No, I think to start out we had like 13.
No way.
I want to say we did because we had
Did we
one
end
girl
with 10?
drop out because of her situationship.
Yeah.
We had.
I can't even
Was
remember.
it just the one girl?
I really think we were so small because
I
we
would
were
have
starting
to look at the pictures,
January.
to be honest. Yeah.
So that's their slow time. Anyway,
Anyways.
so we're all in the room. Then they all take us upstairs. And we have to get with partners to like, and then we figure out who each other are. Then we go and introduce everyone to the class. I was with Elizabeth. We'll get to hear from Elizabeth soon.
Oh, I love
Sweet little
my
Liz.
my little fiery monster. Yes. Yeah, and I was
And you
with
with
Rachel. Because I was so late that there was literally one chair left. And I'm not saying that that was a bad thing. Like, I'm so grateful I was sitting next to Rachel.
Yes.
Girl, I had some stuff to say, and I feel like a lot of those girls in that room that for the first 5 minutes were mute, and I was like, "Hi, I'm Amelia."
No, you and Rachel were perfect. And that's when I knew who you were because of how you presented Rachel. Like, I was like, dang, this girl's funny.
Oh my gosh, that's so right. Because she's like, I'm going to give you 5 minutes to talk with whoever.
And then you
then
get to go
you
present
have to
them.
introduce them. And I remember asking Rachel the most outrageous questions. Like, do you shower with a swimsuit on? Because I'm not going to lie to you. My dad asks that to every person that comes into the house. He's like, now, do you shower with a swimsuit on or do you shower naked? And then every time they're so uncomfortable, and he's like, because what if there's a fire? And so now it's just like my favorite conversation starter.
That's how she gets it
Now,
going.
do you shower with a swimsuit or do you shower naked? And honestly, and then I was like, tell me about your dream man. And she like looked at me like I was like kooky brains.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I was
no.
like, and that's how I know I'm just a little different.
Oh my gosh. Okay. When did you officially Okay, here's the thing.
Okay, yeah.
I very much was like, I am not doing this whole stereotype of girl drama, so I'm going to get to know every single person in this room.
Oh, 100% same.
So I became almost so obsessively over the top social butterfly. So I felt like by day 2,
okay.
I felt like I knew everyone.
Okay.
So I had started talking to you and everything.
I'll
So that's
be
where
honest,
we just started from there.
I'll be honest, the first day, actually, so before I had gone to school, I talked with my mom. Okay, so this is something about me. I have never really been great with making friends with girls. And I'll be honest, I don't know if it's a me issue or if it's just like a social disconnect, you know, whatever. Because I'd be making friends with everybody.
Yeah.
But I always had I really struggled and was really nervous to go to hair school because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to be friends with girls. And the reason that I ended up choosing Aveda, A, because Aveda is an awesome school, whatever. But B, because shout out to the girl, you know what I'm saying? Brooke Ray was there. And so I was like, if I don't know anybody, I want to know one person. And if it's Brooke, that's like my comfort person.
Yep.
So be it.
I was totally thinking the other day, I was like, I'm going to get her on here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Brooke Ray.
Brooke is just an outstanding human being. But yeah, that first day I was like, my mom told me, she's like, you know, be yourself, you know, and she's like, also, you know, everybody in that room is going to be so, my mom totally gave me, you know, the first day
I love
talk.
it though.
Love her. And then she was like, okay, hurry, because you're going to be late. And I was like, no, mom, don't worry. Milo the beep beep Tucson knows how to skirt on the freeway. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that first day when we introduced ourselves, we did a little slideshow thing. Do you remember this? And mine was an actual piece of wood. Guys, this is a Munch and Mingle exclusive.
Oh,
okay. So McKenna did the cutest one, honestly.
No,
she did this like this slideshow thing. And not only that, McKenna low-key had like this choreographed, she doesn't know this. She had this like choreographed little hands gestures for each slide. It was so cute. I thought it was so funny. Yeah, you were like, and this is what I did before I came to hair school. And this is my cute husband. Oh yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, this girl is legit. And you were wearing the shirt that says something, it was something about being blonde. And I was like, this girl is going to be my friend. Do you remember that?
Yes. And I got rid of it now because I'm not blonde anymore. But yes, I totally did.
But I have to say something that was so funny. So we were talking about relationship status the first day. I don't know if you remember this. No. You were asking me this.
Anything. Oh, no. Okay, I do ask everyone
This is also an exclusive. So you were telling me about Britt and how you met Britt from the place you lived at. What's it called?
The Rib.
Thank you. And I was like, so at the time
oh no,
at the time I had decided in my mind that I was going to break up with somebody, but when I walked into the school I was still in a relationship, but I told everybody that I was single, and I thought you were going to call me on my bull that day. Like, I thought you were going to know. Like, out of everybody that would have known, like, that I was, like, lying about where I was actually at with my relationship, I thought you were going to be, like, the one that's like, are you sure? Like, I don't know why. I just, like, literally thought that you were going to call me out my bull. So I was, like, when you asked me, I was like, oh, yeah, kind of.
Oh, my gosh. Am I intimidating?
And then at the end of that week, I did end the relationship. Yeah. So
I was like, wait.
Yeah, so there's that about me. But yeah, that was like one of my first like moments where I was like, oh no, because and that's how I knew I was going to be friends with you too, because I was like, she's going to require me to be boldly honest. Thank you so much. Yeah. She's going to require me to be so boldly honest that that's going to be really good for me. Mm-hmm. Which was so good. But I also want to talk about for a quick second how I first met your husband.
Oh my gosh.
Is so funny. So when thank you. Oh my gosh, yeah, place that where it needs to be. So when I first met Britt, this is so funny. So I don't even remember what the circumstances was. I remember one day I brought somebody a full chicken to lunch. Do you remember that? There were some mad judgment looks that day that I brought somebody a full chicken.
Wait, hold on.
Do you remember that?
No. I don't. I'm pretty sure I have short-term memory loss. Okay, no, long-term?
This is so funny. So I told Miley at the beginning of hair school that I was gonna buy her a chicken for Valentine's Day and give it to her and say she's my chick. And then I fully did.
You did, because that doesn't shock me.
And then
there.
somehow we got onto Chick-fil-A, and
there we go.
Then we ordered
ordered
Chick-fil-A, yeah. And you're like, my husband's gonna come pick us up, and I said, do you need help bringing Chick-fil-A back? Because there's like 12 of us. Yep. And you're like, oh my gosh, yeah. And I, of course, brought Miley along with me.
Oh no.
And so Britt, she's like, oh, don't worry about, my husband just got done with practice, so I'm so sorry if his car's a mess. His car is a mess. I'm so sorry about that. And then the whole time that we're talking, she's like talking about what a piece of work his car is and like that kind of stuff. And I was like,
in the nicest way.
It's like laughing.
Britain knows.
I'm so excited to meet this kid. Like, if he's half a piece that Kenna is, like, I'm so stoked. He pulls up in the Honda Civ. Beep beep. He pulls up in the Honda Civ, this blue like Honda Civ, and I'm like literally smiling and laughing because I'm like, no, this is legit.
Low to the ground.
This is legit. It's got some scuffed up wheels. It's looking real nice. And we hop in, and this is Britt's first words to me. Sup? And I was like, yep. It's a bro. Like, he's my bro. And then I looked up in the front. I looked up in the front of the car, you guys. No rear view mirror. And that's how I knew. That's how I knew we were gonna be good friends, because if I can trust this dude I don't know to drive us to Chick-fil-A to get us some food and drive us back with his wife in the passenger seat.
Pregnant one. Was I pregnant?
No,
I wasn't yet.
No, this is beginning of school. And I was like, that's how I know. This kid. And then I didn't know anything about football, so I was just trying to like shoot the gun with him. I was like, yeah, bro, like how's school, whatever. Like, I think we were just asking stupid questions. And honestly, I was like, I'm surprised Britt doesn't think I'm an absolute idiot, because the questions that I was asking was like, so how's the team this year?
Like, so, I'm an avid fan.
Yeah, I'm
a big time
So did
follower.
you know my last name happens to be on that football field?
Exclusive. This is an Edwards.
Hey,
descendant.
I might be adopted, but I'm a straight descendant. Oh yeah, we got to get to that. Sorry, that's
Lavelle.
Lavelle, shout out Lavelle.
Uncle Lavelle.
My brother does have a football signed by him.
But your family.
Listen, here's the issue. I don't care about football. I literally, the
baseball's your thing.
Oh my gosh, go Braves.
Go Braves. Okay.
Yeah, anyways.
So that's how we met. So let's get this. Okay, we are 30 minutes in. I really hope people are saying right, because this is why I love you, Amelia. You're so contagious. Like, people just want to stay and like just want to talk, and your laugh and your just demeanor is so open, so real. People just love you. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Okay, thanks. Amelia, tell us a little bit about your growing up.
Okay,
let's go. Yes. You're born. What's
does next? This Love Island style? Love Island style. I'm like, hello, my name's Amelia Edwards. I'm from American Fork, Utah, and I'm here, excited to join the villa. I'm not afraid to step on any toes when I enter that villa. No, oh my gosh, I can't. I'm sorry.
That was actually really too good.
Thank you. So
this is basically what happened.
My agent, go ahead and find me a Love Island opening.
Get ready.
Yeah,
because Munch and Mingle is I would like to say
my opening audition tape.
Yeah, I have got 2 downloads, 2 followers, 2 listeners in both the Netherlands and Switzerland. So we are global. Okay, yeah, but seriously, you're born. I'm Amelia. I'm 21 years old. I have a twin sister. You do?
Oh my gosh, she's my best friend, you guys. Mm-hmm. Growing up, we always used to hear people be like, "Oh, this is your best friend. She's gonna be your best friend." All that, and I was like, "Girl, she literally threw something at me yesterday. You think we're gonna be best friends? You're funny. You're funny."
So growing up, you weren't close?
Growing up, we were extremely brutal to each other. Mm-hmm. Bless her heart.
I think that everyone has that. Yeah. Me and Ginger.
Do you have that thing with your sibling though? Like, when they're about to pounce on you, like they're about to like throw a punch.
Okay, so with Kayla, I did, because she was the older sister. I threw the punch at Ginger, so we should maybe ask her. I think she would know.
Yeah.
Because I know now when she's about to get mad.
She bites both of her lips like
Look
that.
Out.
And then she'll come at you, and in that moment you better run, because Sarah, something about Sarah, she's not gonna hold back. No. She will go ham, and it's terrifying. But no, yeah. So we were adopted at 18 months old. Mm-hmm. It's kind of the cutest little story. I'm gonna go ahead and beep beep beep.
There we go.
So when we were 18 months old, our birth mother, well, we weren't 18 months old. That's when the adoption was final. But when we were born, our birth mother... So sorry. I had a literal burp attack there. That's some Munch and Mingle BTS for you.
Yeah.
No, but my birth mom realized that she didn't have the means to keep us. Mm-hmm. And so she was going to... give us up, which just for a quick second, I want to say that I'm so grateful for her. I really am. I was talking about this with my mom the other day, because I just is a crazy life that I live that I love. Mm-hmm. I did tell my mom, I was like, I am so grateful that she chose to have Sarah and I, that she could have easily, found a way to get rid of us, or, circumstances just ran away from us, but she didn't. And I'm so incredibly awesome of her, and I'm so grateful for her, and how insanely awesome it is that she was willing to give us up because she knew that there was a better opportunity for us in the future. Is so awesome. So my uncle had known my birth mom, and long story short, my parents had met us, and then we were sealed in the Timpanogos temple to our family when we were 18 months old, and we've been besties since. And as you know, as the story goes, my parents were told that they couldn't have kids. I'm so sorry. My parents were told that they couldn't have kids, but once we were adopted, a few short months later, we found out baby Nikki was joining us. And
I love that.
Oh my gosh, love it. And now we got 3 night terrors of little brothers, but they're my best friends.
They are,
and I'm so grateful. I'm the oldest of 5, which is so weird because I do not feel entitled to be the oldest sibling by any means. Like, I act like I'm 5 most of the time.
Oh my gosh.
Like, my brothers are my best friends. I was shooting the gun with my brother the other day. My brother is in Indianapolis right now doing summer sales, and oh my gosh. Also, I know that the summer sales bros get ripped to shreds, and most of the time they kind of deserve it. I hate to say it. But I, like, that's insane work. Like, for real, they deserve a shout out. And like, we were at a family function once, and my cousin was roasting my other cousin because he's also a sales bro.
Right.
And I was like, no, because like, do you know how hard that is to like go up to somebody's door, knock on it, get turned, or a gun pointed at you, or dogs chasing after you, and that kind of stuff, or like even like riding all day on a Segway and both your Segway tires pop. Sorry, Nick. I'm sorry. Hopefully you got those Segway tires. Hopefully you're not trucking around Indianapolis, and I'm so sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm really close with my younger brothers, really close with my twin sister. We weren't always close. And recently I would say that we've gotten a whole lot closer. Growing up though, oh my gosh, I swear this is so embarrassing. But yeah, growing up, Sarah and I, besties. Yeah. We even tried the trick. I don't know if all twins do this, but we tried to switch primary classes, like in, like church primary, because I just straight up didn't like my primary teacher at the time. I don't remember who it was. And my mom got so mad at me that she pulled me out of singing time and told me if I didn't go sit with my teacher that I was gonna be grounded for 2 days.
Your mom's got throat.
Yeah.
But she meant business, and wait, why were you not in the same primary class?
Oh, so actually that's really cool of my mom. That sounded shady. I didn't mean mom. That was not shady.
That was so sorry. Sorry, don't get mad at me.
My mom growing up didn't want us to be the same person, so we dressed differently, a little differently. Sarah wore purple. Sarah wore purple and blue, and I wore pink and the girly colors, which is probably why I turned out to be such a tomboy, to be honest.
You're like, I reject.
I was like, put pink on me again. I dare you, Mindy. No, but my mom in kindergarten switched us up so that we wouldn't have any of the same classes together. Yeah. We didn't do primary together, so we could kind of grow our own personalities and become our own people. So
your mom, I love her.
She's shout out Mother Mindy.
Which, okay, we're gonna get into that now.
Yes.
So you're growing up, you're doing your thing.
Yes. So our mom was like the mom that was like, let's do soccer, let's do gymnastics, let's do ballet. Did you have a ballet song, by the way?
What?
Like, did you ever do like ballet or like dance?
No.
Oh, shoot.
Sadly,
I was gonna ask you.
I wanted to, but that's another
our
sad,
dance
sad
our
story.
dance recital song, Little Bunny Foo Foo. I rocked the crap out of that tutu. I won't even lie. I wore a black tutu. Because
ain't nobody putting pink on me.
Ain't nobody putting pink on Millie Rock, that's for sure. Yeah, so we did dance, and then we did soccer, and my mom will tell you straight up, Amelia was the one that was chasing the butterflies and picking the flowers. And there is one specific memory. I was sitting in the goal, and whoever shot the goal got the goal, and I'm gonna sit there picking grass.
She watches the ball just go by.
But no, literally. Right. And my mom got so mad at me that she after the game she was like, I'm not gonna continue to put you in soccer if you're not going to take it seriously. You stop chasing the butterflies and you go after the ball. And that's how I knew I wasn't gonna be an MLS player. So yeah, we did T-ball. I was a Braves.
You were.
I was a Braves member. I literally have it up on my gram. I loved that.
Quick. What's your Instagram handle?
It's
People gonna be searching.
as you should. It's in lowercase, by the way, at Amelia_Edwards_01. And I'm so sorry it's so long. And that's my B.
Okay. T-ball, we moved to T-ball, and
then we did gymnastics, and we didn't. I don't know if it was that we didn't want to take it seriously so quickly because we reached whatever level that it was time to take it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom was like, do you guys really seriously want to do this? And I remember I really did. But I don't think my mom really, not necessarily that my mom didn't want us to do it, but I just don't think she thought we were going to be as serious in it.
Mm-hmm.
So then we played softball. My mom has always had this dream. My mom is a softball girl.
Yeah.
And my mom is also a Braves fan. Mm-hmm. So don't come after us, okay? We love the Braves.
Yeah, you do. Diehards.
We really do. But my mom had always had a dream of having enough kids to have a baseball team. And so she wanted us to be her little softball girls. Well, it turns out that Amelia cannot play softball worth crap.
She can watch it, and she can be the best cheerleader for that.
Yes, but when you ask a fourth grader with tiny little glasses frames and a big old ball headed towards her face to take softball seriously, there's just no way that's gonna happen. And I'm so sorry. I was a first baseman, and
I wanted to play softball. I did, but I was terrified I wasn't gonna make the team, so I tried out for golf and basketball. Made those, and I hated them.
Golf and basketball.
Yep, the two things I hated.
We never
and I
did
made
basketball,
them.
which I'm kind of grateful because we're not that coordinated. Golf? Are you kidding me? Our family has never been super the only person sports orientated is my mom. My dad was captain of the chess team. So if that tells you anything you need to know. That's also why I'm a diehard Braves player. I'm but then
in this flurry,
this flurry is where we got introduced to swimming.
So you are an athlete.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if you could say that, but it's fine. Whatever. I have really bad imposter syndrome, everybody, just so you know. So I can't take a compliment worth of crap, so I'm so sorry about that.
Oh my gosh.
But there was a lady in the neighborhood. She swam for BYU, actually. Shout out to Sherry Casey. She was our swim coach. My mom was tired of us taking like the rec center swimming lessons. I mean, you ran into this with Baker.
Yep, we don't do the rec center.
No, because it's the same thing being taught over and over and over again. So my mom asked this lady in our ward, Sherry Casey, if she would be willing to teach us swim lessons. And that's kind of where we kind of started because she would tell my mom, there's such naturals in the water. And, you know, that stroked Millie Rock's ego. I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
ears perk
Mom,
up.
did you hear that? Really good.
Really good.
Really good.
I just flow with the water.
Yeah. And so she asked my mom if we had ever been interested in summer swimming before. And my mom's like, no, honestly, I don't even know how swimming works. I don't know anything about it. Mm-hmm. And she's like, I think the reason my mom signed us up for it is because Sherry goes, it gets all my kids' energy out. And my mom was like, sign me up. Twins? Yeah, you got it. Put them in there. But we
do double time? Can we keep them in there longer?
Yeah, literally. But me and Sarah, so we swam summer swim, did that whole spiel. I couldn't tell you. I've never been DQ'd in a race ever in my life, which is something I've been actually I've been DQ'd once in my entire life and in high school.
Would you like to give us your definition of DQ?
That's right. Disqualified, which means that your time does not count.
If we haven't learned, Amelia shortens.
Yeah.
We abbreviate.
I abbreviate. I kind of have my own language. And
you're going to learn it as we keep going. Literally. You'll start to pick up.
Yeah. So I got DQ'd, once in my life, but, so from then my mom asked us if that's something that we wanted to do year round, and we were introduced to the Hilltop Aquatic Swim Team in American Fork. We tried out and we made it, and Coach Susie is really the cutest coach, and she's the one that we were like 8 years, okay, not 8, maybe, I don't know, I have no clue what age we were, but we were still in elementary school, and we were going to like 6 a.m. practices. Like, let's talk about that for a second. Oh, we would shower, and then our mom would do our hair in the car at the elementary school, and then we'd go in. Yeah, is that so crazy?
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, we got introduced to swimming in that way, and Sarah and I didn't really ever become super competitive towards each other in that time because she had her backstroke she's bomb at backstroke. That's not something that I, was willing to race in. And I kind of knew that I wasn't really for racing my sister. I just never really felt that like competitive edge towards her.
Right.
So I swam the butterfly, and I also swam.
Gosh, that's insane.
In high school, I got to distance freestyle, but for a lot of my, what you could call my career, career, 6th grade. All right. For most of my quote unquote career, I swam butterfly,
which is insane.
Yes.
I think I've totaled one butterfly that actually counts as one.
And the reason that I ended up sticking with swimming so long, actually, is because I had a teacher at one point. I'm not going to say what grade. I'm not going to say his or her name. I'm not going to say any of that. But
what you will say is
all of us. Oh yeah, all of us got in trouble in that class because we were kind of slacking off, and I wasn't about to read 50 books in a year. No, not me, not Amelia Edwards. And so he was kind of telling us, because a lot of us in that class wanted to be, athletes for the rest of our lives. We wanted to be pro athletes or whatever. And he or she gave us, or they or them, this specific teacher was like, do you know how hard it is statistically to get into a college or high school sport? And then this teacher decided to go into, the probabilities and everything, and then started to go into the probabilities of even getting into high school athletics. And that shook me that day because I felt like he looked me in the eye when he goes, most of you won't actually even make it onto the high school athletics.
Gosh.
And that kind of gutted me in my soul because I was
so
like
just started igniting.
I know you're not going to give me an A in English and then turn around and say I'm not going to do something. And something about me is if you tell me I'm not going to do it, I'm going to turn around and do it 100%. And I'm going to wreck it because that's how my father raised me. But then we got into high school and I became a captain. And I literally was able to visit the school that specific teacher had spoken to me at, and I was able to go to his class and be like, so I know that like high school sports might seem like it's really hard to do, and it is really hard to do it is really unrealistic, but I'll be honest with you guys, it did take a lot of work, but look at me, I made it here. And I looked him dead in the eyes when I did that, and I was like, I don't know if you remember me, but boy, do I remember you.
Oh my gosh.
No, yeah. But once we got to high school, that's when Sarah and I wouldn't even, like, we didn't realize it. And I was telling kind of this before we even recorded. We didn't realize it, I don't think, until, like, the end of our junior to our senior year that we were competitive towards each other. We mostly were just trying to get our team points. But it was little remarks like, your sister got a 56.8. How are you feeling today?
Oh.
It was things like,
wow.
Last time your sister swam a 56 this. What are you going to do today? What are you going to bring to the table? And it was little remarks like that I was like, I need to beat her. And that's kind of when I got my buffer. I got my super competitive edge to the point where I was like, I have to be the best. I have to be the best. I have to be the best. To the point where I wasn't taking school seriously. I'll be 100% honest. There is a specific class in high school. I literally failed the class, McKenna. I'm not lying to you. I failed the class. And if it weren't for my high school teacher kissing the butt cheeks of that teacher, I wouldn't have passed. I'm not like, my high school coach was like, please, she needs
coach
talk to the
cheeks.
Yes, of the teacher that I failed the class. And was like, she needs a passing grade so she can swim at this meet. She needs it. She needs it so bad. And then they were like, okay, fine, but she has to do this and this and this, And so she struck a deal for me. But that's kind of how it was for all athletics. But it was basically
swim or die at this point. It was that.
Yes, exactly.
And you would swim so hard.
I swam so hard to the point where it was not good for me mentally or physically. I'm going to be honest. There are times where after I'd swim, I would I was passing out. Like I was like, not good.
Yeah.
My mom would send me with extra Gatorades, and my mom would send me extra trail mix so that I could fuel my body enough that hopefully that dizziness or that kind of stuff didn't have to happen. I also have, as most swimmers do, sports induced asthma that came from the American fork bubble. I hate that bubble, dude. Every swimmer does. Every swimmer hates that bubble because it's the worst. But I had the worst asthma, so during the winter seasons, I was literally dying. But yeah, towards the end of my swimming seasons, whatever, like where I was to the point where I was like, okay, is this something that I really want to do? I told my coach maybe I was interested. Once again, I said I wouldn't say I said maybe. I think at that point I was like, I'm gonna be an Olympian swimmer. Which you totally could. Yeah, if I put in enough work for it, you know.
Oh my gosh.
And I think a lot of people don't realize how. Oh my gosh! I literally was watching Ryan White. If you guys don't know who that is, she's from Utah. Mm-hmm. She's from Cottonwood Heights. Holy crap! Watching her swim the same pool as my sister because they would race the same events. Yeah. I was like, that girl is insane. She's so good. But like, so I showed a little bit of interest in swimming in college. Mm-hmm. But towards my senior year, also my senior year was so cheeks. Not even gonna lie. I'm pretty sure my coach wanted to throw a clipboard at me at the senior meet. Not the senior meet, sorry, the state senior meet. Because I let this girl that was a junior beat me in a race that I was not supposed to, but I did because I was so sick. I also found out that meet that I had mono. Boys that were drinking out of my water bottle. Okay,
right.
I wasn't kissing no boys. Dad, I wasn't kissing no boys.
I'm gonna send this to them directly. Just say I want you to hear.
Amelia says on her honor she was not kissing boys. No, but my senior year, I swam really, really crappy, and I think mentally I was checked out because I just wasn't having a good year. And my club coach, he, bless his heart, towards the end of my senior year, he was like, "Are your grades staying up, Amelia?" You know, it was like conversations like that. "Hey, I hope you can come to practice if your grades permit." And I was like, "Yeah, no, I know they're doing good. You better not have any more failing grades." "Yeah, I'm working on it." I was like, AP Spanish is really hard. But no, so I realized that I didn't want to do swimming anymore, and that was my decision. And I think it was kind of hard for my mom because she was like, "Girl, you worked so hard." And my mom was my rock for my swimming. You know, I would cry to her like, "Mom, I added 3 seconds and my flip turn was so bad and my dive was so cheeks and Kathy's so mad at me." She's like, "You have 2 more races. Go cool down." And I was like, okay. But yeah, so that's when I kind of decided to end my swim career, and I'm happy with where I ended it, I'll be honest.
I think so. I'm sorry, when you get to the point of passing out, I think that's a little bit of a like, ew.
Hey, you should kind of be, maybe you should be done. Yeah. But at that point, that's when I realized, what am I going to do with my life? You know what I'm saying? And this is where we get to join the Big O talk. Big O, you guys.
Yep.
Big O Tires, the team you trust. My dad, guys, I could talk about my dad for hours. I love my dad. He's the best man. And also, I would like all of the male listeners to know, I made a promise to my dad, and I will be keeping this. I made him a promise when I was 16 years old. We were driving home from swim practice one day, and he goes, "Can you guys make me a promise?" And I said, "Yes, Dad. Of course, Dad. I will make you a promise." My sister in the back, backseat is like rolling her eyes, like, "Yeah, whatever, Dad." He's like, when a boy proposes to you, and of course, keep in mind, it is a boy at that point. If a boy proposes to you, it doesn't matter if he's already gotten my permission. It does not matter if he has gotten God's blessing to, when he gets down on one knee and he says, "Amelia, will you marry me?" Your response is, "Oh," and I have this memorized.
memorized.
From the time I was 16 years old. I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second. Let me just call my dad. But growing up, my dad is such a hard worker, and I think that's where I have learned to be such a hard worker. My dad was clocking in 6 to 7 o'clock shifts. He was working on on X Games mode. My grandparents, Kevin and Jill Edwards, shout out to them both. Grandma and Grandpa Edwards, they were the first to start the Big O Tires in Sandy. My grandma was actually a BYU, don't quote me on this, Cougarette.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a dancer over at BYU, which is so cool.
See,
actually.
You just like got all these
legacy to BYU,
lines.
but does not go. No, but so they started the Big O Tires in Sandy, and they raised the boys, my uncles and my dad, to work at the store. And so my dad started working at Big O when he was 14 years old, doing tire busting, sweeping, and doing all that stuff. So I think that's kind of where our dad raised us to work at Big O. My dad took over the Big O when my grandma decided to retire, which she has not retired. She said she retired. Guys, grandma doesn't stop. She works at the IFA in American Fork. If you ever run into Jill Edwards, that's my grandma. That is my grandma. She will sell you seed. She will sell you fertilizer. That is my woman. I call her the monopoly woman of the United States because she's the best businesswoman. She could sell me Vicodin. I was telling my mom this. She could sell me Vicodin and tell me that it would help with my mental ADHD, and I would be popping pills like crazy. Like, that woman can sell me anything, like, no joke. Like, she's the best. But so then my dad took over the store. But with that being said, he was putting in so many hours. We didn't get to see dad a ton growing up. My mom would take us up to Sandy, which we felt like was such a long drive, which it still is because of all the construction. You dookie workers in construction right now. But we would go up and visit dad. He would normally only have like 2 minutes to talk. He would run out to the car and he'd open the door and be like, "Hey guys, hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for bringing me lunch." Because we normally would like bring him a lunch or a treat or something, a Pepsi. My dad's a big Pepsi drinker. If you go to Swig and ask for Jared's order, it is very well known in American Fork. It is Pepsi with coconut cream, extra coconut cream, and coconut syrup.
Oh my god!
It is literally diabetes in a cup. Dad, put that coconut cream back in the fridge. He puts half the bottle in his homemade coconut Pepsis at home. It's so funny. But anyway, so whoa, sorry, I just shook the setup. But when me and dad, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so my dad. Yeah, we go see him. He'd be like, "Hey, I love you guys. Gotta go." So then by the time we were 16, we were still competitive swimmers, obviously, and Sarah got a job at the local Cold Stone.
Yep.
Get behind that Gia. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, no
it's called the Gia. That. It's literally called the Gia. It's so funny. Sarah used to like when
this
one
is
time
the like silver thing, the box.
Yes,
with
exactly.
the cream, all the ice cream.
And Sarah, one day, me and Tata were like, "Oh, Sarah's working behind the brick, whatever," and she's like, "It's actually called the Gia." And
wait, why does that sound like? What is it called when your head gets chopped off by the thing that drops?
That's a guillotine. Yes, a guillotine. Yes, correct. Why do I know that off the top of my head? Guys, I'm okay. No, but yeah. Okay. So Sarah worked there. And I worked up at Big O. I did like yard work, the dirty work that nobody wanted to do. I was sweeping. And even growing up, like, you know how some people like go to Disneyland for Memorial Day or spring break? No, not our family.
No.
That's not what we did. We were sweeping the parking lot of Big O Tires. And I would like be yelling at my dad, "Why are we doing this? There's literally cars that are going to park here." And it was the concept. Washed the windows, did that kind of stuff. But yeah, so
it was like modern day Karate Kid. Like he was teaching you the motions that would then later help you.
Yes, exactly. And then Dad did the remodel on the older Sandy store, and then we did the tire inventory and put the tires upstairs and all that. That was the worst spring break of my life. But actually, what's so funny is if you look at my mom's Instagram, she has this video of everybody working. And I'm on my phone. Yeah.
If anyone were to see that, they're like, "Amelia's not working," you're like, you have no idea. That was your break. Your 1 minute break that just happened to be caught on camera.
No, literally. It was probably me texting my dad, "How much longer? I'm getting real hungry."
Do you know what's funny? You and Britton are the same because you can remember like spring breaks and all these things because of like physical work labor. Britton was the same way. His dad would get him and his brothers, and I would even say all the siblings, they can like name the year, the summer that dad's doing another project and both of you. And I would proudly say, yes, that both of you, because of that, are exceptional human beings because of that crazy hard work that you guys went through.
Yeah. Yeah. But then that's when I kind of took a break from Big O for a second because I was like, I don't want to be a part of the family business. It's not something I want to do. Don't worry, I went back, guys. It's a comeback story, okay? I took a break and went and worked at Chip.
Oh, yes. We're getting into this now. Because I could not get any cookies from Fizz, I was this close from ordering Chip. And I didn't even realize, of course, it's you. If I would have had Chip here, that just would have made it. Oh.
I hope everybody knows, like, we know the controversies going on behind cookies right now. And if you don't,
let's talk real fast.
Hop on TikTok. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but really, it's Dirty Dough that's getting sued by Crumble for infringement purposes. Is that it?
Yeah, I heard through Vine, they're mad that they stole the shape of their box.
Okay.
I think.
Like I was saying earlier, I was saying this. What do you want them to do? Make it in the shape of a cookie?
Like, it is. It's so dumb. It's like, you guys are fine. Yeah. It's this little Utah company. You got the billboards out there saying 5 years, 50 states, almost. Also 500 something. 500 stores, 55. It was all 5s.
Yes.
Why are you worried about this tiny company?
And my Uncle Derek was telling me that at the time that they started the lawsuit, Dirty Dough only had the one location open in Arizona, and they had plans for the other ones. But Crumble still has like 100 plus,
going crazy.
Yeah.
And here's the real controversy.
Yes.
If Crumble really wants to talk, who started this whole thing?
It was not Crumble. It was mother freaking Chip. You guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. We did a cookie test. I know.
We did it when Crumble first came out too. We did it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I know the Chip cookie like the back of my hand.
It's not even just the Chip. Like, even with our blind test, we all picked Chip.
Yeah. No, it's
better cookie.
Yeah, but it's just the
Crumble's
better cookie.
Closer. There's some. If I'm ever like, okay, I'm in a rush, I need to go get Crumble, I'll get it. But it is not my first choice. No. Sorry, I'm not getting sponsored by Fizz or Crumble.
You know what? That's okay. Chip. Hey, girl.
Chip. Swig.
We would like to make a Ship cookie.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine?
And we'll bring back the Ship to Swig. Come on.
Oh my gosh. Let's do it. 100%.
All right. There's our controversy. Yeah, now you're up to.
Yes. Anyways. Yeah. So
your biggest thing was you didn't want to.
Yes. Okay. So this is the point. Then I came back to Big O. I've been working for Dad.
Well, you went to hair school.
I went to hair school. I was still working for Dad part time. I was. Oh my gosh, those were the days. I was. But now we've gotten to this point where I graduated hair school.
Yep.
And my dad, you guys, I'm so proud of him. I'm getting emotional. I was telling kind of before I even started. I've been getting emotional about it all week. My whole life, we've been known as the Big O family.
Yep.
We've been known as the people that will fix your cars. We can help you at any time. My dad and my grandpa are the most giving people, and my grandma and everybody in my entire family. Grandma and grandpa taught us how to serve and how to give to other people. And through honesty is how Sandy built its reputation. Because
big time.
They were so honest about everything that they're doing about cars. If your car's got a problem, we're gonna honestly tell you what's wrong. We're not just gonna charge you out the wazoo for an alternator and your issue is actually your AC. Like that's some bull. But growing up, working at Big O, the salesmen are like my uncles. Here I go.
I know.
One mechanic, Shorty. My dad tells everybody that I'm gonna get married to him. He's like 50, by the way. Shorty, one of my favorite.
I'll plan your wedding.
Johnny Bo. Yeah, please do. Johnny Bo. He's a mechanic as well. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
The other day, he literally was like, Amelia, I literally remember because my dad had told everybody that my dad has decided to sell Big O, you guys. Which is so awesome. He's gonna get to retire and spend time with his family and build the relationships that that he gets to, and I'm so proud of him. But Johnny Bell was like, I remember when you were adopted, Amelia, and oh my gosh. Let me take a step back. Sorry, everybody.
Take a step back.
Johnny Bell goes, Amelia, I remember when you were adopted and your parents didn't know how to put in a car seat, and I was teaching your dad how to put a car seat in. And I was like, oh my gosh. It is really hard to take a step back from Big O, which is why I haven't done it thus far. Because Big O is such a huge part of who we are, that taking a step back is going to be one of the hardest things for me personally. and it's also how I gained such a good relationship with my dad, was because my dad taught me how to work hard through stuff like that. And I got to watch my dad purchase, not only go number 1 in the United States for Big O's, but I got him to watch him succeed with his family and to live a legacy and make his parents so proud. And that's something that I so badly want to do. I so badly want, when my parents are on their deathbed in the home, because I'm not taking care of them. Sorry guys, love you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm putting you guys in a home.
We are in a moment, and you're.
I know, it's something about me is I'm not going to take things seriously for too long. No, but I want them to look at me and be proud of what I've done, and that I've worked hard for what I've done. And I was literally. Oh my gosh, I love The Salesman. Yeah. I remember when Brian used to work at Big O. One of my first encounters with Big O was like where I knew I was going to work at Big O is when we did a 7th grade shadow day, and I went up to Big O and I got to shadow my dad and kind of what he does and stuff. And I ripped stickers, and my dad bought everybody pizza that day. My dad often does that. He'll buy the mechanics and the other workers, the tire busters and all the tire techs and everybody, he'll buy them pizza because he knows that we're so busy that they don't have time to go get lunch. So he'll buy pizza for everybody, or for the salesman. And I remember Brian worked there, and Brad has worked there forever. And then most recently Travis. Travis is like an uncle to me. He's so funny. There's some days where he just knows that I'm on edge, and he'll just say something snarky or funny, and my nicknames, as a human being, my nicknames have come from the men at Big O, you know? I have Corey Sanders, who calls me Young Money, from the Lil Wayne song, Amelia. Travis calls me Amelia. Everybody calls me Amelia, Mills. Like, I have so many nicknames at Big O, and it's because of these men that raised me, you know? And we tease a lot. Like, me and Corey Sanders, has his heart set on marrying my mom's mom, so that he can be my dad's father. Oh my gosh. And he can be my uncle's dad. Yep. So like, we have teases, but honestly, Big O has shaped who I am, and it's made me a hard worker, and it's taught me some incredible lessons. And as hard as it is to say goodbye to Big O, and to say goodbye to the industry, I know that with my dad's work ethic, it's not the end. My dad is gonna go into some like owners club, I guess. Oh my gosh. No, I just see this in his future. Honestly, my dad does not do retirement, you guys. Yeah. I don't feel like a lot of dads do. No, he doesn't. Well, like, he's really into the Yellowstone TV show, so like he might get through those and then decide to go back to work. But I'm sure he'll find like another Big O to help out and stuff, because that's just who my dad is. Yeah. But yeah, I love Big O. It's just and that's what we talked about before, is it's a chapter ending, but it's built so much of who you are. Yes. And so we also had another little chapter ending. If we go into that. Yes, let's go into this. Real briefly. So you graduated hair school, and with that, not only were you still with Big O, but you also started working at a salon. Yes, I did. How many hairstylists do you know that also works at a tire shop? No, and that's so funny that you say that. My clients are always like, what the? And I'm like, yeah, I love a little bit of both, you know? Like, I love mixing it up. Like, I love working with all women and then running up and then getting farted on. That's like my favorite thing. Oh my gosh. Like, I love guys making inappropriate jokes and then girls being embarrassed to talk about IUDs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys, it's so funny. I loved my hairstyling time. Wait, hold on. Okay. We do need to talk about Amelia is an amazing hairstylist. And I know she says she has imposter syndrome, but no. Guys, at hair school, like, every time Britton would come in, I would always bring Amelia over because her men's cuts are amazing. And so I would always be like, okay, you got to help me come figure this out with Britt. She taught me so much about men's cuts, but also with women's colors. Oh my gosh. It. Don't even. Your colors. Stop. Every time. And here's the other thing. Ginger knows this, because Ginger, whenever she'd come and get her hair done, we'd be in the bowl, and Ginger's hair was always like, we don't know what we're going to get this time. And every time we'd come, she'd be in the bowl and we're processing. Here comes Amelia. Kenna is a anxious mess. You can quite literally see her shaking, and I'm like, oh, homegirl needs some help over there.
Ginger, your hair, like if I could take your hair and put it on my head, I would do that times 10. Like, your hair is amazing. She would just hype her up. And yeah, I was.
Oh my gosh. Can I tell you why though? This is so funny. So obviously, I mean, before I went to hair school, I got my hair done, but I loved the hairstylist that would turn you around in your chair and be like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I love it so much. You know, this works perfect for your complexion. And like all that kind of stuff. I loved the hype girl hairstylist. So when I wrote my admissions letter to Aveda, I was talking about confidence. Confidence is something that I could talk a whirlwind about. You know, we could talk a whirlwind.
What are we
about.
at? An hour and 9 minutes. Yeah, I think this is so reeking with that.
No, so I love confidence, and with hair, you guys, this is something I would love to talk about really quickly. You can physically see confidence with hair. Yep. I have one specific story of a girl that came in with an absolute botch job. And, you know, she showed me the picture that she wanted, just a simple lived-in blonde, you know, a classic here in Utah, if you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. Yeah, so I, like, was talking to her, and you can just see, like, you can just see the weight on their shoulders. You can see that they're not feeling confident in themselves. You can see that they are looking at themselves, and they're like, holy crap, I don't look like freaking... Brooke Ray. I don't look like freaking this model. I don't look like freaking like everybody. Like I don't look like Megan Fox with this black on my head. Yeah. Like, and so when you do hair, it's so amazing because when you take that cape off and you've got those curls in that hair, and that hair has been teased to the nines, Texas style, you know what I'm saying? And they take a look at themselves in the mirror, the instant confidence that you can see in somebody's. Oh my gosh. That is what I love about being a hairstylist, genuinely. Like, and
you taught me that. And I remember that same day when I brought her back to the chair, figured out it wasn't where she wanted. And I remember she clearly said, can you just try to be like a hype girl like Amelia? And it's because it's my sister, you know, she could say that. But it hit me and I was like, you're totally right. And to this day, when I do my hair or when I do other people's hair, I have you in my head. And I literally try to match that because it's so true that like exactly everything you just said. So
I also feel like with work environments, if you have a work environment where you guys can lift each other up, you know, you can turn to people like Kenna and you can be like, oh my gosh, Kenna, that might not have been what you wanted for Ginger's hair, but oh my gosh, Ginger's glowing. Ginger was looking like a babe.
And that's what she would always say. She's like, I wouldn't have thought anything was bad until you were like weird and anxious.
Yeah, there's something about hairstylists that are so nitpicky. So yeah, I think that an environment that lifts other people up is something that's so key. Yeah. And I definitely have, I mean, I've learned that, you know, like we all learn that.
But you utilize that so well.
Yeah, one thing that I learned in the salon, especially, oh my gosh, guys, I have the wackiest, coolest people. Like, I'm not even kidding.
And I don't know how you get them.
They know they're wacky.
You got them in school. Yeah. You got them in the salon after.
Now. Yeah. Making somebody feel comfortable is also something that's so important as a hairstylist. I had one client who had a sore experience with another stylist, and it was because she's not like the cookie cutter here in Utah that wants the extensions and the brightest blonde. You know, she wanted more of an edgier haircut. She wanted something that made her feel confident in herself. You know, she sat down in my chair and she goes, I don't even want to talk, you know, kind of thing. And I was like, that's okay. Like, that's totally fine. Yeah. Just tell me what you want. Like, you can talk to me. You know, and she's like, nobody wants to do it, you know, and she was so quick to just shut me down. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But let's talk about what you want. Do you have a picture of what you want? And oh my gosh, it is such a crazy environment here in Utah. Let's talk about that. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not the cookie cutter hairstylist here.
What?
I know it's crazy. I'm brown. First off,
okay, that's not. Just kidding. That's not.
Just kidding. But yeah, no. So I'm really.
You're not blonde.
I'm not.
And I'm not blonde.
I'm not blonde. No, we're not blonde. No. Not that that's a problem.
No,
that's just
it's fine.
That's just like a very norm here. But what is super norm here, I feel like, is there is like a specific type of hairstylist here. And I know I'm not that. Like I'm not
that either.
And also my personality, I am so different than a lot of these girls because I'm like howdy yeehaw, crazy, off the walls, had 6 bangs in my system. So I am straight up asking you about your third marriage twice removed, you know, like I am such a different hairstylist, and I realized that in this salon, and I think that's kind of how I grew as a hairstylist, to realize who I am as a stylist. I'm not somebody that's just gonna follow the rules of what everybody else is doing. I'm willing to break out of those stigmas and meet those people that need to meet me. And I feel like I have the coolest clientele, for real. I've got my girls that are my mamas. They're like my second mamas that are like, Amelia, put that bang in the garbage, girl. I've got my cute little college students that are like, Amelia, I am here on my last dime, and I will not be eating for the next 2 days. And in which case, I'm not gonna lie to you, I do have 2 packs of ramen in my salon to give to those girls.
Oh my god!
Like, I have ramen for you. Please let me feed you. I love you so much. Can I buy you a Starbucks?
Oh my gosh!
And then I've got my cute little high school girls. Oh my gosh, guys, there is nothing like doing high school girls' hair. To create confidence at a young age is something that's so cute. I love it. I have this Gracie. I know you're listening to this. Gracie, she is my best friend's little sister, Gracie girl, my Gracie Fano. She, when I first did her hair, there was a physical, there was some emotional stuff going on in her life, for her. And, you know, I don't ever share what goes on, the conversations that I have, even though some people, Tautai, be asking, how was the appointment? What did she say? I'm never going to share that. Never going to. That's my conversation with you. But there is something so cool about a relationship that you can create with these high school girls, that they trust you. They trust that you're not going to go around and, you know, tell everybody their story and to tell everybody. But there's something so moving about after you do their hair and they look at themselves in the mirror and they realize they're that girl. You know, they are that girl. Yeah. This girl specifically, Gracie, she has definitely had her ups and downs with friends, and we had talked about it, and I was like, I've always struggled with girlfriends, dude. Like, you and I both know that. That's why your brother's my best friend. Like, that's why I be pushing him off the swing to keep him as my best friend. You know, like, and she's like, yeah, well, there's still a chance for you to marry him. I'm like, no, that's not how that works. No. I'm sorry, I love you though. But I was like, you know, there's something about you need to be yourself. That is something that's so important. But yeah, I mean, close that story really quickly. She's, you know, she realized she's that girl and she doesn't need to be making friends with the wrong crowd to try and fit in, you know, which is so cool. But yeah, I love doing hair. But yeah, I decided to take a step back to reevaluate who I am as a stylist and kind of where I want to go in the direction I want to go. But
so here's the exclusive, as if we didn't already get it. We're coming to the end. Now you've got some big chapters behind you. So now we've got the rest of your book. Looking forward. So, Amelia Edwards, what is next for you?
You know, I really should have thought. Guys, she told me that she was going to ask me this question. I haven't even thought about it.
I'm still holding on to the past pages.
Seriously. Honestly, moving on in the future, I want to redefine myself as a hairstylist. I want to create an environment where everybody feels welcome. Not saying that my other salon didn't do that, because obviously, I mean, wherever I go, my people will come, you know? But I want to create and establish myself a place where my people can come, and I'm really excited about that. I also would like to keep a 2-job thing under my belt, because as I've said, and I will continue to say, I love to work hard. I love to work myself to the point where
sorry,
who said that? What? No, I love to work myself so that on Sunday when I wake up, I'm like, okay, I can do this. But also, with that being said, I need to be okay, this is me entering a Jesus chat really quickly. So if you're not a Jesus fan, I'm sorry.
We're Jesus girls.
I will be honest, at the start of hair school, I kind of was really questioning my faith as a member, and it's honestly because of something that happened to me when I was a lot younger, and it kind of shook my faith quite a bit. And I tell my friend about this quite often, you know, because I definitely go through my anxious and depressive modes that everybody does, you know, and I think that's okay to express. And I also think in the church, we definitely have a hard time speaking about our emotions, because we kind of lean on our faith so much that it's kind of hard to, you know, be like, oh, I'm depressed, you know, kind of thing. But going off of that, I had leaned onto my depression, the why me, woe is me type situation, where I kind of pushed myself away from the church. And then when I walked back into a church building in a singles ward, I felt so judged, Ken. Like, I'm not kidding you. So and I was like, once again, it was because I thought I was like different than everybody. Yeah. But I know, like, and I know I'm different than everybody. But it pushed me away from the church quite a bit because like, there's so much judgment here in Utah. There's so much judgment. And I don't know why I feel like I need to say this right now. I love every single person. I will never, ever, 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 ever judge anybody off of any mistake that you have ever made. I feel like everybody now is so quick to judge, and it is so not okay. Not greater than thou. No. Also, I would like to say that no position in the church is ever going to make you higher, better, greater than somebody else. But I do want my relationship with God to be a lot better. I have started to go to church more often. Bishop Jared, I know you're listening to this. Guys, my dad's a bishop. Guys, my dad is a bishop. And he does like ask me every week, did you go to church this week, my little sinner? Like, my dad full on thinks I'm like this crazy sinner. But like,
he really loves her. Yeah, no, and hopefully, you know, they have that relationship. As you can tell,
my dad and I are bestie friends. Jeez. No, but hopefully in the future I will, you know, continue to stay with my faith and kind of move on with that. But
it's a thing, because when I was Relief Society president in the YSA, and I don't use that as a title, I'm saying it, I saw so many girls and I got to know so many of them, and it was the same thing. Yes. Because I'm not this, then I clearly don't belong. And it's like, no, that is you couldn't be further from the truth. That is, we need different. We need everyone to bring things. And I hope and pray that whoever within the sound of our voices hears this, be the different one. And if you are someone else who sees that different one, embrace it.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like, you
and
want
honestly,
these
if
things.
you ever need somebody to, I say this to every single person that has ever sat in my chair, ever mixing, even if I'm at the local Trader Joe's, I'm talking. No, I'm not kidding you. I will talk. I will talk to anybody that has an ear to listen. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why Dutch Bros and Pleasant Grove are quite literally my best friends. Yep. So sorry about it. But I always tell everybody, follow me on Instagram, because if you ever have a single, dull, sad, depressed, if you are just lonely, if you want somebody to talk to, if you just have a funny story you want to get off your chest, you better DM me, and you better bet that I'm going to respond to it, because if you need somebody to talk to, there is nobody better than somebody that will listen. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Totally. So, and also, guys, really quickly, the reason that I think my relationship with Kenna is so good. Oh no. Yeah, Kenna might cry. There is a specific time in hair school that I was going through a really rough time. Do you remember this? Yep. She's remembering this. Also, Brooke Ray, one of the greatest person. There was a day that I came in and I was so down. I had so many bad things going on in my life. Yeah. I had gotten a ticket the week before, which also pissed me off because that's a whole nother story. Mr. Cop, I know you're listening. I saw a situation going on in hair school. I saw something happen that morning that absolutely broke my heart to the stones, because hair school was my moment to learn how to communicate and to create relationships with girls. And I really struggled for a while, and that morning I had seen something that like had basically broken me to the point where, because I was like already tiny thin, spaghetti noodle thin, and that just cracked my noodle. So I walked into the bathroom and I just started bawling my eyes out, you guys. Had the worst day of my life that day. And Brooke Ray came in and she gave me this little pep talk. Brooke, if you're listening, I love you so much. I love you, girl. I literally love you. She gave me this little pep talk and I will never forget it. And I literally say to myself,
I still remember it.
Yeah. I literally say to myself every morning, I have to say this to myself in the mirror, especially because sometimes in the service industry, no matter whether you're in automotive, you are in, you know, the beauty industry. No, if you work at Chick-fil-A, I know
you're working with people.
I know some of these ladies be going crazy if they don't get their 3 extra Chick-fil-A sauces. You know what I'm saying? Brooke taught me that I deserve it. You know, this is something that I say to myself in the mirror every morning. I deserve it. I worked for it, and I'm not going to let any person stop me. And she gave me a really big hug, and she reminded me, you know, kind of how to refocus how I was feeling that day. And then I was so depressed, and I literally had been crying, and Britton came in to get a haircut, and I was trying to look tough because I was like, I can't help cut his hair and be crying. That's embarrassing.
You could.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, no, I know. The biggest heart.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I can't let my bro see me crying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I like sucked it up while I was trying to help you, whatever. And I had the worst day, and I left hair school, and I was pretty bummed. I don't remember what I looked like. I'm gonna be honest. I have no clue what I looked like, but I was pretty depressed that day. So I walked to my car. I remember Britt waving at me, and I waved at him, and I said hi to Manning, and I walked to my car, and then I had myself a night. I had myself a night where I was crying, and I went to somewhere that was super significant to me. And if you know, you know. I went and sat there, and I really contemplated. Trigger warning. I'm so sorry to anybody that's struggling with their mental health. I truly know how it feels. And I was contemplating my life, and I was like, you know, how easy would it be for me to not wake up tomorrow? How easy would it be for me to just take a step back and to to be able to watch everybody else succeed in their life? And I was seriously contemplating it, you guys. Like, it was something that I still have a hard time coming to terms that I even considered this. And I sat in my car, and I was listening to a song that is also super significant to me. It's by Luke Combs, surprisingly. And it's called Used to You. And it's about how when you lose somebody, it's hard to get used to them being gone, and how hard it is to get over that. And I was crying in that car, and I was like, you know, people are going to be listening to this, and they're going to think about me. And I'm not even kidding. This was a serious thought in my mind. And I was crying and bawling in my car. And I got out of my car. And as I got out of my car, you guys, I get a Venmo. You guys. And it's a Venmo, and it says, we love you. And it says Britton and Kenna. And then a blue heart, and it says the Hogans. And you guys, the Lord, you guys, I was bawling. I stopped, and I sat down, and I just cried and cried and cried. Because I was like, holy crap. Like, these two kids saved my life genuinely. And I tell everybody, like, I love the Hogans. And then Kenna sent this message where she was like, hey, Britt saw you when you were leaving school, and he said that you looked really down. We sent you some money on Venmo. Go get yourself some Chick-fil-A, pick yourself up, and we'll see you tomorrow at school. Oh my God. You better be at school tomorrow, otherwise I will come and pick you up. And I literally cried, and I moped my entire way home listening to Josh Groban. Oh my gosh. I listened to Josh Groban, and I was crying in my car. And then I listened to a song that my dad used to always sing me when I was little, and he used to like teasingly sing it to me. And I was like thinking in my car, like, why did I even do that? Like, why did I get to a point that low mentally that I even did that? And it's a song. I can't remember who it's by. Maybe you will. Good Morning Beautiful. How was your night? Mine was wonderful.
Wait.
You by my side.
Oh, that's a good one. But
yeah.
What is it?
Who's it by?
Okay, hold on. Beautiful song by Steve Hawley. Good. Yeah, it is. Mine was wonderful with you. Yes. Steve Hawley.
No way.
Yeah, that's who it is. And when I open my eyes and see your sweet face, it's a good morning, beautiful day.
No, but that's the song I listened to for the rest of the week, because I was like, I love my Hogans. And honestly, ever since, I'm like, I am the biggest Hogan fan. Like, I will wear that daggum Brigham Young ugly jersey with the Hogan on the back. And I am the biggest, like, I don't even know anything about football, but I'm like, I love long snappers. They're legit. Like,
no, and this is true. Like, the other thing that I'm so grateful for, one, I'm so grateful that I have you in my life, but the amount of love that my boys get from Amelia, oh my gosh, like they
I love her kids.
their Aunt
We'll
Amelia.
lay my life down for them. We'll give a kidney and a snap.
Did she possibly have a little hand in them, Baker starting swimming? Was I thinking of her just a little bit? Because we love Amelia.
He's gonna beat Boomer one day. Watch out,
Seriously.
Boomer Phelps. Baker Boy is coming.
Little
Yeah.
doggy paddle. Oh, love it. Okay. This
What a long episode.
has seriously
Yeah.
just made my night. It
Good.
made my whole life. I
Oh
love
my
you
gosh,
and I'm
yay.
so grateful for you. Real quick.
Okay.
So just for all, because here at Munch and Mingle, I get a steady
Oh,
influx of Mel's listener. So just in case, for that one shout out, we just need to know, are you looking? Are you interested? Are you wanting to be looked for?
Oh my gosh. I told Kenna I would maybe do this and now I feel like I'm on the spot. Okay, so I will be honest. My dad is on my case every week. He's like, so how are them boys doing? I'm like, Jared? No, but for real, I'm single. Love it. But I have been going on dates, and if anybody wants to like fix the dating situation in Provo, that would be awesome. Because I have guys coming up to me saying I'm wearing Alabama gear.
Okay, first requisite if you're going to date Amelia, you need to know.
You need to at least know the Braves are.
If you say Alabama,
a bonus
if you
point
say the Angels.
if you know the RBI of my boy Ronald Acuna Jr.
That should be your opening line.
Yeah.
So
honestly.
hit her up. Let's slide into those DMs.
Oh gosh. Also, I'm sorry if you have a bad personality. I'm not dating you.
It won't mesh with you.
I'm not a looks person.
You're all
hate to
about
say it.
your personality. You need
It's
to know
because
that
I have such a
can...
large personality. If you don't have one, I'm sorry, you're gone.
Oh my
Also,
gosh.
you have to understand that my dad is my best friend, and he's just as sarcastic as I am, and he will ask you the last time you shot up is.
Oh my gosh.
Shot up steroids, by the way. Sorry, not that, not the other one. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna move on. This has been a family-friendly, PG-rated episode of Munch and Mingle.
Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm so grateful you came. We're here an hour and a half. We actually didn't do too bad.
No, honestly, here because Amelia.
Yeah.
I honestly, there were so many times where I like wanted to take a tangent. I was like, focus.
I think everything you said was perfect. And thank you to you who's listening. Just know you can come be in our crew.
Please.
We're always accepting.
Please DM me.
Yeah.
Not
Once
for
I get
not
no.
for date inquiries. Just if you have a funny story, if you're ever feeling lonely, if you're sad, if you're feeling anxious, let me know. But if you have a dating inquiry, please don't slide into my DMs, bro. You can run the proper way. You can run into me at the local Mav, the local Dutch Bros in Pleasant Grove.
Yeah.
Or probably Target. I frequent there quite often. And my favorite store is the Macy's in Pleasant Grove.
Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah. We love you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for those ship and the good times. And there's plenty more to come.
I'm stoked.
And I'm stoked for you.
Oh my gosh.
In your life. Okay, bye.
Bye.